Hi everybody, and welcome to the second part of my Johnson's Creek Smoke Juice video demonstration and review. First, I'm just going to pause a moment and splice in here a clip from the first part to show you again how it performs at its best. Okay, that should be enough of a pause to fit that in, and we'll see how well my editing skills do at splicing that in. But now, let me give you the first update. It's been about an hour and a half since I started smoking on this. I've been doing most of my puffing on it, but I've also got some licorice flavor Janty juice that I can't resist tasting now and again. But still, most of my smoking I've been doing on this, and in just an hour and a half, I've already noticed a definitely noticeable degrading in how well it draws. It's now a much harder draw. The smoke is starting to thin out, but as you can see, it's still doing basically okay. But the draw is definitely a bit harder. I wouldn't say it's dropped from a 4 to a 3 quite yet, but it's definitely dropped maybe 3.5. So that's at an hour and a half, and I'll leave it here and we'll see how it goes from there. Hi everybody. It is now about an hour and a half since my last clip, so about 3 hours in, and this is progressing faster than I thought it would, in part because I'm using low strength, and so I'm able to just puff, 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 puff. And the smoke volume, the smoke production has really declined already. I have had to refill the cartridge twice. This is one of the newer style 901B cartridges, which frankly I really don't like because I run through them so fast. So after this, I'm going to be switching to one of the older style 901 cartridges, which should last longer. But already the draw is harder. I'd say it's gone down from a 4 to a 3 definitely, and the smoke production, as you can see, is really dropped. If I prime, puff it really hard, I can get a bit better. That's about like it is with normally. But again, I had to really prime and puff hard to get that. More normal puff, like I normally take, like I did for the first video. Like that, you can see it has a definitely reduced smoke volume. I'm going to keep doing this, and we'll see how it is by the morning. Hi guys. This will be the last segment I produced tonight. As you can see, the lighting is crap. So I need to call it quits for the night and pick it up again in the morning. But I want to say that here it is 4 hours in, and already I'm getting hardly any smoke at all. Again, if I huff and puff, I can get a decent drag off of it. Well, at least sometimes. And just to demonstrate that it's not a, say for example, a weak battery, when you swap it to one of Pillbox's 901s, atomizers. And see that I get a very good hit off of that. So it's definitely not the battery, it is the atomizer. So now, in interest of fairness, it's not dead yet. This is not the end of the experiment. I'm going to go ahead and clean this out. Well, at least blow it out. Thank you, Mike. He imitates the blowing. He thinks he's helping me. Thank you, Mike. Yes. Okay, so I blow it out, and reassemble. Just for completeness sake, let's top this off a little bit. Okay. And again, I'm being careful to draw from the top of the bottle, not from the bottom where the sediment is. I'm trying to give the Johnson's Creek its best chance. So, after blowing out the excess liquid that's accumulated in the atomizer, it should give a better performance. So that does improve it. This is what I was saying in my early posts regarding the Johnson's Creek about having to clean it more often than usual. With a pen style, I was finding that I could get through a day or so, maybe two, before I had to blow that out. But with one of these 901s, as you can see, it's only a matter of hours. This was 4 hours of pretty heavy use, admittedly. I've been trying to get this to move along. But under normal use, certainly less than a day, and you're going to have to clean it out. But even after having unclogged it, the performance is still less than it should be. The draw is a bit harder, and in order to get anything decent, I've got to huff and puff hard enough that I will usually get a little bit of liquid on the tip of the mouthpiece, like this. See, that time I couldn't even get a decent hit, even with huffing and puffing. Let me try a little bit harder. Yeah. Well, so you can see it's definitely degraded in performance, and I'll check back in again in the morning.